In Philadelphia tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Atlanta,
first pitch of the at-bat.
Ender Inciarte.
Two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. Dickerson sprinting after it into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So not much happening. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene
First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And now Bryce Harper. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster, to not give anything away at this level. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. Still no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strike one to start the at-bat. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The next 0-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 41st home run of the year for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 28 home runs and 84 runs batted in. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
Standing in now, Max Soroka, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Braves are on. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Dickerson can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Franco, base runner at first with 1 out. The next 0-2. Popped up. Albies is there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 73.
Digging in, number 73, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. From the stretch. Softly hit out to short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, Aaron Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A pause. And the 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he rips it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 11. Ender.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1. Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Right. Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit to first. Freeman is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. No left fielder. Corey Dickerson.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
On the last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out of the inning. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1.
And we'll have to leave it there as the players made. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. McCutchen, a native Floridian. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, number 73, as he grounds one briskly to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The pitcher, number 40.
So striding forward now, Mike Soroka. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, and it's 0-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. In there, strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Braves. Our score remains 2. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now the 0-1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department.
Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
From the belt, the pitch to short. Swanson picks it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, John.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. In now, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hoskins.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his
Michael
ticket punched twice. He
Franco.
was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Over to Albies. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now in the box, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And in order goes Ray. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bryce Wilson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so
Now
far.
playing second base and batting
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Flowers has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Logan Morrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something
Phillies.
started here with one gone in the inning.
Logan Morrison.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Wilson, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. In there, 0-1. And he comes back with a fastball right down Patterson Avenue, and quickly it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Echeverria now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A 1-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch, and he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now that
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another one sent foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Echeverria is off at first with 2 away. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Echeverria for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Standing in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away.
Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Harper. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew it was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.